I'm going to do a how to contour and highlight for beginners. This is more of an everyday kind of feel than the dramatic one that I'm going to be posting up as well. Yeah, so it is great for beginner. Everything is like very affordable, very cheap, so you don't have to go ahead and spend a bunch of money on something that you don't really know how to do just quite yet. So I really hope that this video does help you guys out. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and leave any video responses down below. Bye. I'll start off with a nice set face, so go ahead and put a powder on. You can use any kind of powder, a powder that matches your skin tone, or a translucent powder, HD powder. It's really your choice. This is just more for beginners, and I'm using the Dream Matte powder. And you can get that at any drugstore or Walmart. Okay, so once we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and use the NYC Sunny bronzer. And the reason why I'm using this is because it's only $2. It's great for beginners. And not only that, it is very, very popular. Now for contouring, you can either use two kinds of brushes. You can use an angled brush. You can use a flat stiff brush. But I'm going to use a flat top kabuki brush so that I can have more control. The smaller your brush is, the more pigmented it's going to come out, and the more you will have to blend. So you do want to go ahead and make a duck face on your first try, and you're going to find the hollows of your cheeks where your cheekbones kind of end. And mine are right here. Some are easier to find than others, but as you can see, it's right there. So you're going to want to contour like that and then blend it out. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that all the hair is back. Just like that. I'm going to do mine a little bit kind of dramatic so that you can kind of see it on camera. But of course, you don't have to do it as dramatic as me. And this bronzer is great because it's buildable, which means like you can go ahead and keep on adding the color. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually blending it back and up towards my brow so that it can go ahead and contour my face. And if you guys haven't noticed, I have a round face, so I'm trying to chisel it out a little. So we're going to blend it up, and then we're also going to bring it down here towards the back of the jawline. So like this, and you're going to bring it back to the back of your jawline, and that's going to help us start contouring our jaw and our chin. Okay, so for rounded faces, the most popular parts to contour are the cheeks and your jawline. Because since we have more of a rounder face, we want to create that dimension. So just blend it, blend it, blend it. If you want to, you can go ahead and contour your forehead. I'm just going to put a little bit right here for demonstrations, and like that. And you do want to make sure that it's blended down to your neck, because you don't want just a random line. Now, if for any reason you feel like you have gotten too dark or whatever the case may be, you can always go back with your powder brush and just like pat over it. When you pat over it, it doesn't move your makeup around. So it keeps it in the shape that you want it, instead of moving it in circles and getting it patchy and stuff, if you know what I mean. Now, if you want, you can go ahead and put blush. You can definitely just skip it and keep it as the contour is. But when applying blush, when you have a contour, I like to use an angled brush like this. It's nice and fluffy. And I'm just using a pink colored blush that has different kinds, so it'll look nice. And you can go ahead and apply it different ways. You can apply it on your apples of your cheeks and then blend it back, just on your apples of your cheeks, or right here. Since I do have rounded face. I prefer it back here, especially since I tend to get red around my nose. So all you're gonna do is just smile and pat it on. And I prefer a patting motion rather than just swiping it, because sometimes the product doesn't come out nicely. So again, just pat it. And we're putting it right above that bronzer. So the bronzer is right here, and now we have the blush right here. And again, if you would like, you can always just pat around it to blend it. Blending is the most important part. Now for highlighting, it is very optional. You definitely do not have to do this. On a normal basis, I don't do this. But highlighting, you can use whatever you want. You want something that's nice and shimmery. So like something that's like nice and shimmery, like this kind of tone is like nice. You can use whatever you want. The most common is either a beige or a pink kind of shimmer, such as this one. And you can find them anywhere really, for however much you want. I don't like so much of a highlight because I have oily skin, so I don't prefer it, but we're gonna do it for the sake of this video. And I'm gonna stick to the lighter colors over here. And I'm also gonna use another angled brush. I recommend a fan brush, but this is what I have for right now. It's the most like kind of fluffyish brush. It doesn't really pick up too much product. So as you can see, I'm putting it right above where I placed that blush. So the blush is right here. I'm going to put it right above it, all the way back to where the height of my eyebrow is, and bring it up a little bit. Anything else that's left, you can bring it down your forehead to your nose and apply it on your chin and your cupid's bow. And as you can see, you can kind of see like the iridescence of it. You can see how my face is more sculpted out than it was before the video. And it's optional. You can go ahead and use a setting spray. e.l.f. has an amazing one for $3. It's really up to you. I'm not going to use it, but you can go ahead and use it and then just wait for your face to dry. But that's basically it. That's how it goes. If you guys are wondering, I have the Wet n Wild Mauve Outer here, and it says / Rose Flamboyant, number 907C. That's what it looks like. And it's from Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Last lipsticks. But that is how you highlight and contour. As you can see, my skin is more radiant now. I actually have color in my skin, and it was very easy. I used drugstore products. It's nice for beginners and more for everyday. This is what I would normally do on an everyday basis. I don't know why I just did that. But yeah, this is what I would do more for an everyday basis, or when like I don't really want to wear too much makeup. I'm going to do other videos on how to do more of a dramatic kind of contour, so keep a lookout for that. And also, I am uploading a fashion necklace collection. I have a bunch of them, so keep a lookout for that as well. I'll link it below if it is out already. Well, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I hope this video really did help you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.